after getting John's approval to go for about 8 days, my first overseas trip, we learnt a fantastic amount from that trip. And really, this is not Common Ground New York, this is Common Ground Melbourne. Please welcome the Premier Victoria.
This is a wonderful story. You know, I think it's a wonderful story about our state, a wonderful story about Melbourne, it's a wonderful story about partnerships. It's not just because of a single level of government or a single business or a single housing provider. It's an enormous number of people that have come together to want to make a difference and do something good and do something better for our state. There are something like 70 businesses. There'll be a function after I leave today to thank many of those individual businesses who've provided their goods either at cost or donated them at no cost at all. And we had a look at one of the units up there. Much of the bedding and the fit out, for example, is Kmart, who provided that because, again, they're a big company and they want to make a difference and change and improve people's lives.
The Common Ground model is an appealing one because it has the combination of people who have been rough sleepers or have been homeless with people who are on low income, so that we create a good social mix and a strong community. It's also a terrific model because it allows people like Daniel, Grollo and Grocon to contribute what they want to contribute as members of our community and as businesses. It's impossible for governments on their own to end homelessness, and yet it's something that as a community each of us is committed to doing.
Can I say firstly that I'm extremely proud, and I know many of the team from Grocon who have contributed to this project today are just as proud to be standing here today. It was back in 2007 that we first heard of the Common Ground concept as a way of tackling homelessness. And we started to think about how Grocon, as a corporate citizen, could contribute. When you look around this building today, as you will have the opportunity to do soon, I hope you will agree that we have created a quality environment for a group of vulnerable and often neglected people. With the services that will be available to the tenants here, it is mine and Grocon's sincere hope that the people will find a way to rejoin the community, to find employment and to reconnect with their families.
The savings that have been achieved from this project as a Premier indicated $8.7 million. This is, I think, and Tanya may correct me on this, but it's probably, I think, the biggest philanthropic donation to homelessness ever. It's an extraordinary contribution.
Can I also thank the team at Grocon, who have at all times shown professionalism in building this facility and who have spent a great deal of time understanding who they are building it for. Can I also sincerely thank all the subcontractors, the consultants and suppliers who have contributed to this project. Because whilst Grocon and I individually get a lot of acknowledgement here today, I think it's important for Grocon and myself to acknowledge all those who have also helped achieve that $8.7 million in savings. It's a huge achievement.
This project is a fantastic milestone in Australia's journey to end homelessness. Groundbreaking projects like this don't just happen. They need the vision, the support and passion from a wide range of leaders across government and the community.
I see that we've got interstate visitors as well who've come to see the Melbourne Common Ground model because they're either looking at building a common ground in Queensland or New South Wales, or they've started on the project and they want to see what the finished project will look like. It is certainly a day of great celebration.
Here we go. We clear it up. That concludes this really wonderful celebration today. Can I again thank all of you, Daniel, to you, to Jane in particular, to David, to Paul, people who I've worked very closely with, to my colleagues Stephen and Rob, who are just fantastic people who are so incredibly dedicated to supporting the most vulnerable in our community, and to all of you suppliers. And I say it again to you, when you drive past this building sometime with your family or you're heading off to the airport and you look across at this building and you know that what you have done and the support that you have provided to this facility is going to make a huge difference in the lives of some of the most vulnerable people in our community. We commend you. We absolutely commend you.
That's lovely. That's it.